Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back in Xdefiant, and we got a patch update for Xdefiant. I'm coming to the table a little bit late because I'm trying to balance the channel out between Xdefiant and BO6, and Black Ops is just throwing updates all over the place because, let's be honest, there's a lot of problems in that game. We had the same effect with Xdefiant, but we're trying to manage both of those games on this channel and trying to get this update out as quick as possible as well for Black Ops 6. So it just, whatever comes first, we're going to get that content out there. But look, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and it's been absolutely amazing the support we're already having. So if you are new or even a returning viewer and haven't hit that sub yet, get involved, hit the like, hit the sub, and also let me know down in the comments how you're currently getting on Xdefiant. Are you still playing BO6, or have you just lost patience with that game, or is it vice versa? Did you walk away from Xdefiant and did you jump over onto BO6? But I think these games can work in the same space. I think there's a great balance. I do feel like Xdefiant is that casual shooter that I promised when you look at it towards BO6. I think it's a lot sweatier on BO6. Skill-based matchmaking has a huge effect, but there is still a lot of issues that Xdefiant is facing. Obviously, we got the release of loads of content on season 3, which it looks really exciting, but we're going to break down the latest information that was released in this patch. So let's go through it. So look at the faction characters got changed. Highwaymen firing one round of the Highwaymen's M79 grenade launcher and then changing no longer breaks the weapons reloading. And then the Phantoms, people were getting killed inside the Ultra by foes entering the bubble and fired abilities based weapons such as the Saw launcher or the M79 grenade launcher, but clearly missed. So they've kind of rectified that a little bit, and hopefully that balances out a little bit more. So look, I do think that bubble dome for the Phantoms is a bit lackluster unless you're playing an objective based game. If you are playing that, absolutely, but I've also said I've been a huge advocate for new Ultras coming into the game and changing it up. The next part that we have is maps. So the Air and Space map replaced the glass panes railings in the Air and Space map, so they're no longer visible through when people throw smoke grenades, so you can't see it through the cast by smoke grenades. And then Arena, they fixed the glitch where you can throw a SAM turret down and jump out of bounds for an unfair high ground advantage if they deployed the turret atop of a piece of AV equipment. That has now been fixed. So look, we all know there's huge exploits in Xdefiant. There's huge exploits in all games, including Black Ops 6. So they're getting around to fixing these, and it's nice to see that they're being able to work on this. And this patch is quite big. It is considerably big compared to what we've got in the past. So there's a load of changes coming in. The game modes, bomb, spectating players, and bomb mode no longer peers into the void beyond the map when an ally player changes factions. And they capture the flag. They fixed an issue allowing the capture the flag player to capture the enemy flag by bringing it to the platform above their base in the Showtime map, rather than carrying the flag into their base as old-fashioned and intended way. So there's a bit of an exploit in capture the flag. If you're able to get through that, they obviously patched that. It's nice to see that they're patching these things in the objective-based game modes. There's going to be some exploits that people are going to figure out. They're going to be able to use it for a certain amount of time. So it's nice that they're getting the the quality of life changes for these game modes and this game overall up to date and in check. So it's nice to see, but we have some big changes still left in this patch, and I'm super excited. Weapons, they fixed an issue that left players stuck clutching an invisible weapon when they cancelled deployment of a smoke grenade or proximity mine by quick swapping weapons, and fixed an occasional weapon that observed on players when you're spectating. Smoke grenade got a bit changed as well. They made a small improvements to the smoke grenade radius. EMP as well got a fix. A rear glitch when high level players above 300, which is strange, were crashing the entire match and kicking all participants to the lobby if they toss an EMP grenade, which can all agree it's just beyond impact scope of a single-handed electronic pulse. Also pretty annoying. It's just ironic how it just cuts out everything, because that's what an EMP grenade does. But that's changed to see anybody who is on that 300 level or above. I didn't absolutely notice that. It's never happened to me. I've seen people on that level. It's never happened to me. Let me know if that's an issue that happened within your game. But look, we do also in this patch have more of a netcode fix. So they're constantly improving the netcode. It's been an issue. People have spoken in the other videos about bunny hopping and the hitboxes being distorted when you're bunny hopping and jumping around in this game. So hopefully that's been adjusted as well, but we're going to take a look at it. The netcode in the previous update, season 2.3, we made additional adjustments to the kill trade window that narrows time span in which players can die simultaneously by exchanging fire. We refined this window by splitting it into 2 different time based on the weapons wielded. High damage weapons, snipers, marksmen, shotguns and some pistols have a longer window. Low damage weapons, any not on the list above, have a reduced trading window. So hopefully that helps. These adjustments should improve the natural flow of kill trades. They'll happen when you expect them to happen, but reduce kill trading overall while preventing a hit marker being displayed yet no damage being dealt on death. We will continue to monitor this and adjust where necessary. Now, if you've checked out previous videos, you've seen that I've also shown this in slow-mo where I've been pumping a full magazine into people and they just don't die, and then I just get killed by a random person who's obviously heard me shooting my weapon and no damage has gone off the enemy player. They've seen all the hit markers that come up. There's a couple of videos back, you can go check it out. I might even add it into the description into this video, but they are working on the netcode and it's nice to see these gradual improvements in each patch that we're getting. And also with the audio that they brought up as well, they correct the satisfying explosion with the spoiler bot so it doesn't get cut off. Gunfire and footsteps sounds effects are becoming muffled after dying in some situations. Not anymore. That did happen to me a lot, and they tuned the footsteps to ensure the sprinting, running, standard movement and walking, moving while ADS fade in and out naturally at the correct distance for players, starting at 35 meters for sprinting, 30 meters for running and 25 meters for walking. Crouch, walk, remain silent and stealthness way to travel. Friendly footsteps meanwhile should become audible at closer distance. These changes addressed in players, so a lot of changes within that. And then the miscellaneous is up there as well. Now I will just say that, you know, there has been other changes that people didn't really know and they didn't put in the patch notes, which is the objective based play. Okay, so we were able now to obtain weapon XP for working off the objective. Now what they didn't tell us is that it actually costs more of XP to upgrade your weapon rank. So if you're climbing those weapon ranks, it's going to cost more XP. So that means you're not just getting the standard XP you used to have, and then when you got the objective you got that additional XP. They've balanced it out to where it used to be over like 2,500. I think that's increased to about 2,800 from the feel of it all. It doesn't actually tell you or show you that directly, but it is a longer time to obviously upgrade that weapon and rank up overall. I'm not too sure how that works in team deathmatch, but definitely in that objective play mode, in any objective play mode, you will see the fact that it does take longer to rank up your weapon because you actually have to go and work off the objective should I say, as well as getting those kills. So just be curious and open-minded to that fact that the weapon XP has been adjusted slightly to obviously counter the amount of XP you're getting off your objective score as well as kills within the game. So look, if you are someone who just runs true domination, doesn't capture the objective, you're going to get a considerable less amount of XP than you would if you actually did all your killing as well as work the objective. So it's going to help out where people can't just go into dom or any type of mode and just essentially just do all the killing and your team still loses, but you've ended up with 40 kills and 2 deaths. It's not going to work that way anymore, so you got to push the objective. So let me know down in the comments if you've noticed this a little bit more or currently where you're at. But overall, I think Xdefiant is on a strong path. I think season 3 is geared up to be the biggest season of it all. I think season 2 got off to a rocky start. I do think it's redeemed itself with all the patches, the kind of shuffling of the roadmap they're doing, and overall I think it's a really strong point to say that it's in a good spot. I do appreciate playing Xdefiant when BO6 just gets absolutely so sweaty that the ping is at 120, and just to reframe to back that, you know, the issues that were in Xdefiant that everybody, you know, said was going to kill the game off, they're if not worse over on Black Ops 6 since launch. So you got to keep that in mind. And I'm still not saying BO6 is a bad game, but I am saying it's got a lot of issues and essentially they do need to be addressed. I will give Treyarch and Call of Duty its props. They are working to address those as quick as possible, but look, they've got a huge team outside of Xdefiant, so you know, can throw stones at glass houses. But guys, look, that is all from me. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this update, and I will catch you on the next one.